Now that school's back in session, well, the kids are already taking on those busy schedules. They're juggling homework and other school activities, and let's face it, it can be a bit overwhelming for all of us.
They have a lot going on, so do parents, but help is on the way. There are some apps that can make life a whole lot easier. Our tech expert, Shelly Palmer, has back-to-school apps that basically help kids out with their homework. This is different because whenever I needed help, I would go to my parents, and you would see their eyes glaze over.
The new math,
Right.
the old math. Now you take a picture of your homework. You crop it down just a little bit. You hit search. It's searching. Give it a second. And what you get is the solution to your math problem.
Wow.
Okay. You also get, hopefully, thankfully, an explainer. And this app is called Socratic. It's free for iOS or Android. And Socratic basically will solve your math problem, show you videos about how your math problem got solved, but it will also do chemistry and and English and other subjects as well. There are a bunch of apps out there that will just do your homework for you.
But, I mean, that's a problem, right?
Well, it is and it isn't. The good news is there's help on the way. So if you're learning integral calculus and your parents don't know it, these apps offer two things. Socratic and another app, Got It Study, that I like very much, I'll show you in a second. They have not only the solutions to the problems, but you can have a friends list where you can talk to your friends, chat with your friends, or people who might know a little better than you how to solve it.
And Shelly, what we were talking about prior was this is creating a community, and this community is creating a conversation, which is a broader conversation that your children will be using when it comes to creating a life for themselves, right?
No question. No question. Look, this other app, Got It Study, which I've been looking at, is also free for iOS or Android. And they have in-app purchases, so it's not that free.
Right.
This one is cool because you also take a picture of your homework and it will give you solutions, but for a few dollars more, you can have a professional tutor who is very well vetted work with you one-on-one in a chat room who will help you do your homework so that it's not just giving you the homework answers, which nobody needs. I mean, you might want, but nobody needs, but actually letting you work through the problem. And look, there are a lot of different ways to think about this. Some parents are going, no, you can't do that. Let's face it. Anything you type into Google, you're going to get the answer anyway.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So you might as well think about a structured environment where at least someone's thought through, here's how to solve, here's why you solved it, here's the way you, so that they're taking you through the method at the very least.
So we have Socratics, we have what else?
Got It Study.
And that's more for high schoolers, right?
And these are high school through SAT prep, and in some cases college and postdoctoral. There are plenty of preschool apps we'll talk about some other time. There's another app out there that I kind of like. It's silly in one respect. It's called iHomework 2. And iHomework 2 is basically a calendar that is completely set up to take all your homework assignments and order them in a way that will prompt you to do your homework at the right time. So you, like, if you get your homework assignments at the beginning of the year and you have to put them all in, and it sort of says to you, hey, you know, you're going to need a couple hours for math on Thursday.
It's like a personal assistant for homework.
Yeah, a little bit of a personal assistant for iHomework 2. It's also free, and that's iOS only. There are plenty of apps out there you should look at. It's a great way to think about getting your schoolwork done. Don't rely too heavily on them, because you know what'll happen if you do.
No, we need fully developed brains and minds and critical thinking.
If you can solve this problem, if you can't solve this problem, somebody should be able to solve this problem. I asked somebody before, tell me guys, which of this? I asked somebody before what this is. Everybody laughed at me. Everybody laughed at me and said, what is this problem? If you don't know what this math problem is right now, if you can't solve for this, either go onto Google, or go to math class,
or go to Socratic,
or go to Socratic,
and have
or Got It Study. It'll help you do it.
I can't solve it. That's why we're in news. That's why we do what we do.
Integral calculus. It's integral for you. We'll see you later.
That's right.
Thank you, Shelly.
That's why I wasn't a math major or applied maths major. Because Shelly, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But thank you, and thank you for helping us think out of the box when it comes to teaching our children on this first day of school. It's about creating a community and a conversation, and because the world is changing. Shelly Palmer, right there.